Hello, this is from Vijayakumar, Assistant Professor, Head of the Department of Physics. Today I am taking another one topic of environmental science, the Unit 1 ecosystem. The topic is in a food chain, food web and ecological promise. So the last class we discussed producer, consumer and decomposer. So today we discuss food web. So the food web is a sequence of eating and being eaten in an ecosystem. So look at that, the picture is a green and other. The green start from producer, then it's formed in the consumer in different categories, and finally it's a form of decomposer. So the transfer of food energy from the plants through a series of organisms. So the producer is a green plant, it's moved from the primary and the different category of consumers, right? It's based on the producer. Then food chain in a grassland. So the food chain is a form of different the places wise. So one is in a grassland. So the grassland is start from the flower, caterpillar, frog, snake and owl. So the flower is a producer, the caterpillar too, the owl is a different consumers, primary, secondary and tertiary. Then food chain in pond, look at that, the different pond and different species is a form of the ponds. So the food chain in a pond is a different species to the form of in only for in aquatic nature. Then food chain in forest. So the food chain is start from the plants to finish at the tertiary consumer of lion and tigers. At the same from in grass also to the form of some producer to eagle and the fungi, that means it's a decomposer to the form of that. So the three different types of food chain we discussed. One is in a grassland, second one is in a pond and third one is in a forest. So the types of food chain: grassing, grass to decomposer; detritus, dead organism matter to decomposer, that is this is. Then detritus food chain is dead leaves, wood louse and blackbird. Then we start in food web. The food web is interrelation formation. It's a form of interlocking pattern of various food chain in an ecosystem. Look at that. The picture is clearly forming interlocking patterns. It's one to another is a form of multiple interlocking. That way is a form of patterns. So biomagnification, concentric of the non-biodegradable materials keeping on and increasing at each trophical levels to the form of biomagnifications. Then I give the assignment for that, my students draw flow chart for various food chain and draw flow chart for various web of food. Then introduction to ecological pyramid. The ecological pyramid is a producer, is a higher, then consumer is different categories, is based on to the higher or lower levels, then the decomposers. The ecological pyramid are graphical representation of the trophical structure economy in ecosystem. Trophical level are the feeding position in a food chain, such as primary producer, herbivorous, primary carnivorous, etc. So the producer is a green, primary and secondary, the last one red is in a tertiary consumers. The types of ecological pyramid: the energy pyramid is based on the producer to decomposer. The pyramid of numbers, the energy become lower but decomposer is higher. The pyramid of biomass, it also to be changed in different categories. Then pyramid of energy, it's a form of starting to end. It's a very sharp narrow. So the pyramid of biomass and pyramid of numbers. Then first one, pyramid of numbers. So the pyramid of numbers, it represents the number of individual organisms present in each trophical level, and it's a graphical representation of number of individual per unit area of various trophical level. Large number of producers tend to form the base. The lower number of top carnivorous occupy the tip. So this is all the picture to be executed the same. The pyramid of energies, it also the same. It starts from producer to the last level. The last level is 0.1. The pyramid of biomass, it also the same to the form of the energy level to present in each trophical levels. So the top carnivorous is a 1 kg, but the producer is a 1000 kg. So this all is and refer from some other books materials. Thank you very much. We discussed another one topic in another